Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is the place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end, it's just the beginning.
Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap. This is episode 86, and I am the amazing, fantastic, brilliant, awesome Rachel. And I am joined by...
And I am the exceptionally reluctant writer who's this close to having a breakdown with all these spinning plates I've got at the moment. How's your week been?
Spinning plates are self-imposed procrastination, though.
It's not, though, is it? I mean, right, so I've got writing because I need to finish this book for the Kickstarter that I did, and that's all paid up, which is fine. That's going nicely every day. So I'm not procrastinating.
When's that due for?
September. So
okay.
Yeah, so I have time. I just put September, and if it's a little bit later, then I just message people saying it'll be a little bit late. It's only a novella, and I'm about halfway through now, so that's not a problem. It's just everything else. Just everything else. I'm just not concentrating on me, and I said I would do. And now I've got a new thing that I'm doing. And so at the moment, I'm translating books. I wouldn't have it any other way because I'm scared that if I say no to people, they'll go away and find someone else, and that's not money in my pocket. And I like money. It's lovely. You know, it goes out a lot quicker than it comes in, but that's another story. So I've got translations and stuff and doing my authory stuff for people. And now I've decided that I'm going to build a platform. And I'm not a coder, so I'm using Codex by Chat. I've tried Claude's, what's it called? Just Claude Code, isn't it?
Cowork.
Yeah, I've done a few things with that, and I thought, I'll give this Codex a go. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, but yeah, this platform's taking a lot of my time, and I love it because I just want to be doing it all the time, but then I've got other things that I need to do, like actually earning money, because this doesn't.
Yeah. I use Codex to it'd probably be a good addition to your thing, is I use Codex to put all my finances in on a thing I've got built for me, so that when it's taxes, I can just see the numbers.
Well, I've done it. I mean, doing my translations, I created a little app that was using Claude Code, and that was just so I don't have to keep copying and pasting. So it's just a button. So it's a nice little thing. It could be better. I would be able to streamline it more, but it works. And so that was my first trying out with this. If you can think it, you can invent it thing. And then I showed you my little desktop the other day, didn't I? With all my bits and pieces, and that's just my Rob Radcliffe hub kind of thing. But then I decided and it came out of just like my author stuff that I do for my authors, having like a complete platform and a complete workflow. So from having a writer typer, so you Scrivener your word, and then it moving on to the formatting, being able to format it straight across. And then I had a chat with Cynthia, and it just kind of blew up. And now it's turning into a writer. So you type on it like your word. I don't know what is the word for that. It's not called a writer.
It's just word processor, isn't it?
It seems that antiquated and say the word.
Yeah, I think it's just a word processing software.
Yeah. So it starts off as naturally Writer Studio, processing software.
Writing Studio sounds better, though.
Yeah, Writing Studio. And obviously I've used Word for years and years. I've used Scrivener, and I love Scrivener. So then I took everything that I love about, but there's loads of buttons everywhere, and that's distracting. And the thing that I wanted with dealing with overwhelm myself, I know that anything can be distracting. You know, you could be writing and then go, oh, I wonder what that button does. And you spent half an hour
Yeah.
figuring out that, and it's got nothing to do with your writing. So I wanted to strip all the shit. Like a Scrivener, it's got a million things it can do.
Yeah.
And you
But you never touch as well.
use 3 of them, yeah? And so I stripped it all back. I had not even like the your in writing formatting, like your bold, your italics, your
Oh.
inline, your all that shit. That's not there on the page. You have to drag across the word, and then that opens it up. So everything's really, really nice and underwhelming. So you can just focus and write. So I started doing that, and then I was chatting with Cynthia, obviously, and she said, and I said, I really want to add like a dictation element to it. And then she was like, well, yeah, we can absolutely do that, but it should just be part of it. So then
Yeah.
I'm building 2 things now. It's not just a word, it's now a dictation in the word. I said, right, well, let's do that. And going back and forward, and it gets something wrong, and then you have to go back, gives you back the prompt code, and you go back into the code. But yeah, at the moment now, it's a writing thing, and it can import a manuscript. It knows how to tag everything, so what a part is, what are chapters and everything, so that's all there ready for you when you import. It's a little bit better than Vellum, because I've just spent the time making sure it's right. Because you know when you upload to Vellum and it goes, no, actually, this is a 30,000 word chapter, just because.
Yeah.
You know, some just randomly because it hasn't noticed the chapter mark or whatever. I spent a lot of time doing that, so it doesn't do that. And you've got a button now you can click and just start dictating, and it's listening. It's got a little thing saying, yeah, speak, and it will do it. But then you can just type if you want as well, and it's just there
Yeah.
waiting for you to speak again, and then you can text. So that's pretty cool. I don't think anything's got that kind of focused, and it's just so many things. We've done that. I keep having to do tests and retests, and just like the alignment block. When I had that in my, you click on the alignment for about 5 hours. I was doing it, clicking it, and it had sent what I'd highlighted, and then it was also aligning the next 2 sentences down from it for some reason, and I was going back and forward. It's fixing it, but what else have we got on it at the moment? We've got a front page where you can upload your manuscripts and stuff. Everything's remembering. It's auto-saving. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I've been trying to break it, and I can't break it now. And now we're going to be moving on to like a plotter style thing, which is behind the scenes. And then after that, we're inventing an AI or borrowing API AIs from all the AIs. And that's going to be called Muse. And it's going to be basically your assistant. It's not going to write for you. It won't do that. It'll be your assistant. So if you're on book 2 and you've got both your books in there and you want to know that what colour Sarah's eyes was, you just click on it or just ask it, like Jarvis in Iron Man. That is the plan. Just being able to go, hey, Muse, what is Sarah's eye colour? And it'll find it and tell you, speak back to you, saying the green. Chapter 4, you mentioned it in book 1. So on all this under the hood as well, it's just something, and I'm just taking every bit of all these subscriptions I've used for years and years and building it into one publishing suite because no one's done that. So I want to do that. Take a breath, have a little bit of coffee. Next is formatting.
Right.
But because of the way I've designed the type of the writing studio, a lot of the formatting's done already. So when you move over to it, it's basically front and back matter, and it's done. And then, and then it's just prettying it up. And again, it's taking all the bits in Vellum that you use and all, because there's loads of things that you just never use, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, I've formatted 500 books probably, and there's things that I just don't know what they do, so you just don't need them. So it's just all about stripping it back and making it as underwhelming and as flowful as possible. But it's sending me a little bit crazy. Yeah.
You're having fun with it.
Hey?
You're having fun with it. I see you were working on it at some ridiculous time. I got like a video at 1 o'clock this morning.
Isn't it good though? That video showed you, and you
Yeah, it
just,
was good.
I don't,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean that was dictation part. 'Cause obviously you're a dictator, and what I want to happen, because this is obviously just desktop at the moment, but then when it goes mobile, because it's dictation's already in there and the AI will be in there too. It's like Jarvis again off Iron Man. So you could be typing, go around taking a dog for a walk. You got your phone, you click on, it's called Chat to Muse, the software. You click on your Chat to Muse app, you put in your AirPods or whatever, it'll automatically ask you then through them. Muse will ask you, "Are we dictating now?" Yeah, and then you go,
Yeah.
and just making it as seamless as possible, and not like you have to tack everything on, don't you? At the moment,
Yeah. Yeah. You have to use lots of different programs and
and the plan for it is then once I've got you're out in the studio with your plotter style and start, your plotting bit, which is behind the scenes, or maybe in the sidebar, which I've got, which is pretty cool. It just swoops out.
yeah.
Once that done, once I've got Muse all set up and then the formatting done, that's sort of like the first stage. But then after that stage, I want to introduce translation. So you're doing your book in English, and then you finish your book in English, and then you basically got your style sheet there because you've got the book, and then
Oh,
the AI will be able to automatically do your style sheet and then run it through the translator. It's a translator bit that I need to work on. So it'll be my own version of a translator. It needs to be a little bit like Scribe Shadow, but more in depth, because you're not just plonking a manuscript in there and saying, it's been sort of been with you all the way through the writing process. So yeah, and then so you'll be able to, as you're publishing your English version, you'll be able to go, oh yeah, I'll publish my other version, and then I want to move on to newsletters, hosting your reader magnet, everything, all the
all of
things
it.
paid subscriptions for under one roof with an AI that knows it all back to front. And then I've been speaking to Mike Hibbert. He's developing an audio thing, so I might have a word with him about that and what it entails and stuff, and see if we could maybe implement that in the future. And then also front end websites.
Will you have
All
something in it
in
that can fill out marketing copy? Because obviously
yeah,
by that it should know your book as well as you do. Just it
yeah.
has better memory.
That's at the moment I'm at the beginning stage. So you're
Yeah.
writing your book, you're planning your book, then it'll format. So I'm doing the workflow. I'm developing it as you would do your writing workflow and publishing workflow. But yeah, after that it would be a marketing suite, and it would do all that stuff like similar to Adams and Novel Games, where you've got your marketing, and because it automatically knows your book because it's been there with
Yeah.
Cynthia says it'll be better, and I have to trust her because she's doing everything. And then you'll have a business suite where it'll grab all your data, it'll do everything. And you just
Nice.
and if you're in that ecosystem, then you will never need to know how many subscriptions authors have just for this little one bit. Like,
Yeah.
like your Genius Link, that's $6 a month. And
It's more than $6 a month. It's like I think mine's like $40 a month.
40.
Yeah, because the clicks goes off the clicks, doesn't it?
Well, mine's 6 because I've been busy doing this instead of marketing my books.
Yeah, I have ads that work in 'em. Mine's been like creeping up every month. There was one month it was like 63. I was like,
Yeah. But that kind of thing, it's just a little bit of code. It's not a
yeah,
massive thing. And in this day and age, you can have all these things. And I think that's the thing with these companies that started before 2022 when AI
yeah,
was alive. They're kind of not relevant, but there's so many other, you can just implement
other
these
options.
things.
No. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to have everything. And then for new authors, they're already in the ecosystem. and it's a nice ecosystem, and it's going to look lovely. You see, I mean, I've showed you like the prototype and stuff, screenshot. That looks shit at the moment. Ding. But it will look fucking lovely. And that is one of the things, like, I'm not going to scrimp on the aesthetics. It needs to look mint as well.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I've been doing. What have you been doing?
You just
15
need to-
minutes. It's usually you that gets to speak at the beginning.
That's all right. You just need to figure out where to host it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the servers and shit.
Yeah. That's it.
I don't know about anything. That's a chat that I need to have with Cynthia, I think.
Yeah.
And then, well, we were having a chat the other day, and about like the mechanics of all that, and because it's using AI, it's using API credits, tokens. So
Yeah, so you're going to run it through OpenRouter, and then they can buy
I
credits.
don't know these words you're saying now.
OpenRouter is where you link the API up, and you can use all the different AIs.
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, when we get to that. I mean, that is actually the next job, because we're developing Muse next after the plot a bit. So then I'll be able to answer that question and not go, what?
Do you not maybe think you need to test it before you like do more work on it and make sure you can host it?
Well, why? What do you mean?
You could do all this work and then you can't host it anywhere.
Why can't I host it?
Because it's complicated.
It's just server space.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to just drag and drop it in.
No, it's building it with the means to doing this something.
Have you ever built a website from scratch with all the database? Go and play around with the hosting part next.
No, because that's another thing that I'll get. I'll speak to Cynthia about that kind of thing. But first of all, like, we need to work out that when I alpha test it, which is give it a few authors, like new authors, high up authors, and say break it. I want the Muse, the AI, to be integrated in it already, and I need to figure out average usage, so I can figure out pricing later on down the line. Because I want everything under the hood. I don't want a pop up to go, oh, you nearly, you nearly are. Need more credit, because that's shit. That, and it needs to be. That isn't flowful. That's stopping what you're doing because you've asked the question and you're nearly out of credits. But then you have to look at average use and all that kind of thing to get the pricing right from the beginning, I guess. But yeah, it's like black magic coding this shit. It's great.
Yeah.
And I've got
the Codex is good. I use it for my bills, my household bills. I use it for my writing business bills. I also have one. I have another one. I use it for my ads as well now.
Well, I mean, eventually when we've got, like, because that's the end game, innit? I mean, doing all the getting beat, you're writing your book, you're translating, all the rest of it, until you've got a product. After that, there'll be like a business suite, your author suite, and that's where you can connect to your Amazon and all the rest of it, and you pull all the data and you see all that, like Publisher Champ and what's the other one? I've got it up here. I don't know what it's called now. A book report and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you'd want to be able to pull out all your ad spend in it and just have like a suite. But that's later on that.
Yeah.
So you do literally everything under one place. I'd love that, mate. Instead of,
millions of subscriptions. I must spend about £200 a month on different subscriptions.
Exactly, yeah. And if you can price that, I mean, there might need to be tiers.
Well, that is including my Claude, which is quite an expensive one because that's £90 a month. But yeah, I still pay a lot.
100 quid, yeah.
Between the likes of BookFunnel and newsletters and all the
exactly
crap that I use.
I mean, I'm really excited about moving on to the newsletter aspect, just to find out like how it's done, because Cynthia's very good in explaining like everything to me like I'm 4 years old, and I maintain.
Did she explain your pay to you?
Hey?
Did she explain your pay to you like you're 4 years old?
My what?
Your freelance. Did she explain your freelance payments to you like you're 4 years old?
Yeah.
Do you understand it yet?
No, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to ask her to explain to me like I'm 2 years old.
Yeah,
But that's that. Yeah, that's bad about. But yeah, she's been explaining everything, and I am really excited about doing like the newsletter bit because then with the likes of MailerLite in the last 2 years, I think they've gone from 1,000 free subscribers down to 500, and now it's down to 250. I think.
yeah. I think someone said it was 250. That's like
Yeah,
crazy.
so just going down and down. I'm thinking, well,
Mm,
what's changed? Are you just being
yeah,
greedy?
it
You
could be
just
that their costs are bigger, and maybe instead of putting that cost on us, it's shrinking. You know, the shrinkification thing that
yeah.
you get chocolate bars, don't you? They don't change the price, but they give you less product.
Yeah, I mean that thing I'm quite excited about because then I'm working out margins then. So if I offer 2,000 free subscribers, what would that do to how much margin I want from each subscriber for Chapter News, as opposed to how much they'll have to pay and all the rest of it. It's it is fun, all that stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, a lot of work is ahead. But I'm hoping to have a demo version ready, and that'd be the writing studio, the planner, plotter, the formatter, and Muse. A demo version ready for our conference. Yeah, so
Sounds
I've got a
very
lot to
good.
do. Yeah, and I
You
might
got a
write.
small deadline. Might write a book in the middle of all that.
Right?
Might write a book in the middle of all that.
Yeah, I do a bit of writing too, but I've just started writing in it, so I'm just as a writer now as well because I was scared about the autosave and that, but
I was
it's
gonna say, where's it saving the files?
local
And
local storage at the moment because it's prototype.
yeah, but I mean, like, if someone writes, what's the chance of it losing um the work?
I've been trying to break it and it's not broken yet.
Well, that's good. Well,
But
that's
what I have
exciting.
been doing every time I've written some is I've also copy and pasted it over to Scrivener because I know that works forever.
Yeah.
Just in case. But so far so good. It's yeah, Chapter Muse coming soon. But it is a big job. But I think having the experience as a writer and using all these things, I am able to just put in what you need. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I put one of the formatting buttons in the writing studio is strike through, and I really didn't want to, but some people use it, so I have put that one there.
Yeah.
But other than, I mean, why would you put strike through? That means you're not using it. Fucking delete it. Why do
No,
people?
because I mean, I use Strike Through a lot with the freelance stuff because I want authors to, because I don't want to use track changes, and I want them to see that what I've crossed off.
Oh, right, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's handy in that way, especially if you're like sending something to your editor or something.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's another thing. Editing, like, because it's already developing its own track change under the hood, so that later on you
Yeah.
could bring it forward and you could just share with an editor your Chapter Muse thing, which is cool. And I'm thinking
Yeah.
is brilliant, you know. So it's always coming up with new what ifs for me to go. I don't understand. Explain to me like I'm 40 years old. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing.
I've just been
How's your week been?
I've just been writing. That's it.
Yeah.
Writing and writing and more writing.
What you writing at the moment?
Um, I'm writing the second book in my trilogy. It's going really well actually. I'm having a good time with it.
Which trilogy?
Yeah. It's just a fairy tale one.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just working on that, and
Yeah. How many
yeah, I'm
words this week?
productive. Huh?
How many words this week?
I'm doing about 3,000 a day. That's my goal, and I'm getting that. Yeah, I did a couple of proofreads as well, so they were fun and
Yeah.
easy to do. Um, yeah, but I've not done much other than the writing has been. The writer has been writing. That's
Just
been it.
normal. Just normal
Just,
week.
just normal. Just yeah, that's what I do. I get up in the morning and I write,
Yeah.
and the book's going well. I've signed up for some more um reader events, which are
Which
good. So
ones?
um Oh my gosh, Book Blast, I think it is. It's in Chester, the
Yeah.
end of November. Wonderland, which is next year. I can't remember what month that is in. I think it's July. So I've just booked that in. Yeah, I'm just going through booking all events. I really like the events, which shows me I probably really like selling on TikTok Shop because I just enjoy talking to readers about books. But I'm doing it face to face at the reader event. So
If anything, I think face to face, it's work harder.
probably, yeah.
I
But
mean,
yeah, I've done two and I've really enjoyed them, and you make some money with them. So I may sign up for them. I have been working on the reader event that I was talking about. I did an interest form for authors to see
what's it called, Rachel?
Misfit Readers.
Yeah, I like that. I saw it come up. I'm like, oh, that's good. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been.
so when we link it with us, it's going to be the Northern Indie Author Misfit Reader event. That's what it'll be when
Oh,
it's
cool.
yeah. But so I've put an interest form out to ask the location, kind of price they're willing to pay for a table, dates, all that kind of stuff. So it's looking like, because I've actually had quite a lot of responses. I was shocked how many responses I got.
Nice one.
Yeah, it's like 60 odd responses in a couple of days.
Yeah.
And it seems like the most voted for place is actually Blackpool, which surprised me. I thought that would be the lowest.
No, but didn't you say that there used to be one there that was really
There
popular?
used to be one there, yeah, and the hotel that I've chosen is literally accessible by train, bus, tram, or taxi.
Nice
So
one.
yeah, so it's not very far from the main train station in Blackpool. And even if you didn't, you just get an Uber and it costs you a few pounds. It's literally it's a walkable distance if you didn't have a stack of books with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so the majority vote seems to be coming in at Blackpool. Most people are talking. So I put price ranges on, and a lot of people voted £50 to £75, but I'm like, that's probably not going to be the price because I've got to pay for the room and I've got to pay for the
50 to
marketing.
£75 for the table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it's probably going to have to be more towards the £100
Yeah.
because I've got to pay for the room hire.
Yeah, you've got it all
And
in
then all
advance.
all the marketing materials, so probably like tote bags, lanyards, and then actual Facebook ads and stuff like that. So it is just going to have to be a
Yeah.
little bit more. Most of the people said they'd be willing to sponsor,
Awesome.
so that's good. Yeah, I think April was like the favorite date
Yeah.
so far. So, I'm going to make a Facebook group for it so readers and writers can
Just
join it.
another Facebook group, eh?
Just another Facebook. I wouldn't know where else to host it though.
Yeah.
So, and most of them do have a Facebook group, but it's going to be for the readers and the authors, and then like see if I can just get loads of people to get invited in that. And then someone asked if I've actually got a Facebook page, which I will need to set up because if I want to do marketing, then it's going to have to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then I'll probably do Facebook and Instagram ads on
Right.
it. But
Cool.
yeah, and I've got to go and see the room because it would be the Imperial Hotel on the Promenade in Blackpool. So I've got to go see the room, but I've been sent a picture of it. It looks very cool. And they want a 30% deposit, which is not too bad.
That's not too bad, no.
No, and luckily my youngest son is the events manager in the hotel. So
In
I
that
have
hotel.
in that hotel, yeah, so I can complain.
Can you not get
Uh,
some mates rates? Does he not have
no,
any?
he can't. Obviously, it's a big chain hotel, so he doesn't set the prices. But what he has said he can do is that the authors can have a discounted parking, and they can have a discounted room if they're part of the event. Yeah, so I managed to get some discounts. I just got to go down and see it, and then confirm dates, and then book it in,
Cool.
and it's a go. So that would be very cool.
You've done quite a lot in a week, haven't you?
I have done quite a lot on that. Yeah, I've done that in the evenings.
Yeah.
So yeah, but apart from that, I've just been writing.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and I need to start picking up the stuff. I did put a post out to do the 100 days of writing, which starts September 1st, which is next
Yeah,
week.
September the 1st is fucking well busy for me. More so.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, yeah. All kids go back the next day.
the way I do the 100 days of writing,
on a Wednesday. What's
you
that
go back
about?
on this, you go back on a Thursday here.
Well, we've got Connor
Inset day.
who's starting year 7, and he goes on a Wednesday on the
Hmm.
2nd. And Grace in primary school also Wednesday, and then Eva's on the Thursday. What's the point in even going to school for the week? You start on a Thursday.
They all start on the Thursday. And the
Right.
really annoying part is that the daughter is a teacher, the daughter-in-law is a teacher, and they're the ones with kids. So
Yeah.
they all go back on the Monday. So they got
Yeah.
no childcare. So I have all the grandchildren until Thursday.
Next week. Oh dear.
Yeah. So luckily the youngest is about to turn 7, so they're not babies.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
But yeah, like so yeah, September the 1st, I'm going to be doing your writing
Yeah,
challenge.
September the 1st, the way I do it is I do 2 trackers. So I have a word tracker because I know there's people like me who like to track words. But then
Yeah.
I also have just a showing up tracker because you
Right.
might not actually be writing, you could be editing that day, you could be plotting, you could be
Yeah.
reading your book or whatever. So some people tracked that way last time where they just mark an X. So it's 100 days of writing, but it's 100 days of working on your book, whether it's
When does that go to? When,
but it's just hosted on a
no,
Google Doc. Is that what you
answering
mean?
one question. So from the 100 days, 1st of
Oh,
September.
right. It's beginning of December. I couldn't tell you the exact date.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, you're going to be ending it and going, yay, it's Christmas, and being on
Yeah,
North.
exactly. It's just in time for Christmas to finish.
Fuck's sake. Yeah.
And I know mine's going to be hard because I've got signings in the middle of that. I've got ordination in the middle of that. The eldest daughter is expecting a baby. So
Yeah.
that's going to fall right at
More grandchildren for you to look after. Yeah.
Another one. Yeah. This one's number 5. So that one's due. She's 25 weeks pregnant today, I think. So 15 weeks, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be I'm going to be jumping on your thing for a bit of consistency in my
But
writing.
Adam's one.
And yeah, same day, Adam's one, because I've just not done any market. I've just not, I mean, a few Facebook ads, but other than that, I've just not been doing. And I do like, once I get into it, I love it. But
Yeah,
also,
is it just showing up daily and posting on
I
Adam's
think
one?
it's sort of like what he does at the beginning of the year, you know. But now he's got his Novel Gains proper platform and not just a Facebook page. I think he'll be. I mean, he did really well this weekend, didn't he? Have you seen this
I don't
post?
know. No.
So he had and he did this big write up on the Neville Gaines place, saying that this is what it's about. So he just had all these bits of content. So you know he had some about his book, his special edition, about him once being a nurse, about him and how Wingweaver related to his own personal struggles and all the rest, all these little bits of content on Facebook and all the rest of it. And then they just all clicked into place, and he made 10 grand on the weekend. And no ad spend, one was feeding the other was feeding the other. And this is sort of what he's been trying to get at for a long time, but he's able to push it and show it. And, you know, so someone will go and see his Facebook post that's doing quite well. They go into his bio, they'd say, oh, TikTok, you go into TikTok, they'd then go through, and I think it's about 900 odd quid through Amazon, and then the rest, 8,000 something, through his store.
Nice.
No, this is not TikTok. This isn't his TikTok show. This is his actual store.
Oh, right, his own store on his website.
That's separate. So it's probably more. There's probably some on his TikTok shop as well. But yeah, fuck, 10 grand just under 10 grand in the weekend. And that's why I signed up for his thing, because I need to get back into the marketing. Because once you're in it, you enjoy it.
Yeah, has he posted that in his school group?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I came out of it. I came out of it because 1, I don't need another subscription. There's so many subscriptions, and 2, he was putting a lot of that content behind a higher paywall, and it's just like, I'm not going to increase my subscription. So yeah,
too many subscriptions.
Yeah, I was just like, there's just so much extra money for no.
Maybe in the future, Chapter Muse will partner with Adam. Who knows?
Yeah. So, But yeah, I'm sure I'll see everyone's posts lots of times.
Yeah, but yeah, and yeah. So September, I'll be doing the writing one with you, and then marketing with Adam. So that's Rob Radcliffe
Yeah, so
stuff.
you'll have just started it the next time we chat.
Wow, really? Is it that close?
Yeah, it's next week. I think it's like I think it's Wednesday actually. It's the
Yeah.
first.
And so your 100-day writing thing, we'll put a link on. What are your plans for it? What are your goals?
I've got 2 books to finish, so I've got one that I'm now halfway through.
Right.
So that's nice.
How
And
many
then
words?
huh?
How many words ish?
Gosh, it's got to.
How many words have you got yet to do?
I've got to do. I've probably got another 30-ish thousand.
30.
Ish thousand, yeah. But you
Okay.
know me, so that could be 300 million words with the
Yeah,
because I never
because you
fix my
you
word
rewriting
count.
it times. Yeah. And what about the other books? How many in
The
total?
other the other book's going to be 100,000. That one's going to be a big one, and
Have you
that's
not
probably.
started it yet?
I've got some of it done. About 40,000 words into that one.
So 90,000 in 100 days.
Yeah, that's doable. But I did 300,000 in 100 days last time.
Yeah, but you only did 150,000, really.
Yeah, but
And you did your other posts and shit.
I did post share. Most of it is thingy, but I can get the words in. But
Yeah.
my problem is things I'm going to be away for
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I
because
think
I'm
I've
also because
go on.
I'm going to be. I've just made myself poor because I've literally just paid everything for AutoNation. So I bought my flights. Just really annoying. So I booked with Virgin, and so it's like if you wanted extra leg room, 'cause there's 4 of us, so it was an extra £260 for extra leg room,
Right.
and then
Do you need extra leg room for? If you strained your
I
legs, you wouldn't be
I
like hitting
don't,
back the
I
screen.
don't, but the 2 of the people that are with me are 6 foot. You've seen the size of Josh,
Yeah. Yeah, and
so
Tony's 6 foot, and yeah.
yeah. So I don't need extra leg room. I could just have extra sprawl room, But yeah,
If
so it
anything,
was like
you need a booster seat.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
260 for the extra leg room, and then when you book in the picking your seats on the plane, they're actually now charging you to pick your seat.
It's just like
So
right
that
now.
yeah, but they didn't used to on Virgin. It just used to be part of it. So it was an extra £39 per person. So it was like coming in another 300 quid basically because you have to pay for it there and back. So it was an extra 300 quid. So I was like, wow, an extra £560 for my seats.
Just shaking
So
next to each other.
yeah, so I took off the extra leg room and I'm like, nope, you can all sit cramped for 11 hours. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, but at least you can sit next to me.
At least you can sit next to me. Yeah, but we've got aisle seats, so
All
yeah, but
right.
it was really annoying because you're paying so much for the extra legroom and so much for the flights because the flights are like 700 odd each. You're like, and then you're going to charge me for the seat itself.
Nah, that's ridiculous. So they're doing the old Ryanair, cutting everything
Yeah,
up.
they never
Charging
used
it.
to. Yeah, and if you want they've divided the plane into 2. Obviously, the split's going to be where the galley is in the middle. So if
Right.
you want in front of the galley, it's £59, and if you want behind the galley, it's £39.
Why? What's so good about being in front of the galley?
Don't know, but they obviously think it's more valuable. If you want to sit next to the front door, it's extra £81, and this is £81 each way, so it's not like for 2. Like, wow.
And there's me grumbling at £6 when I'm booking a Ryanair.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, we're gonna sit there on the cheapest ones. I don't care. You can be uncomfortable. You can
Yeah.
get up and walk on the plane because we're actually flying to LA first
Right.
because we're gonna see some of LA because we're gonna go on the Saturday and AutoNation starts on the Tuesday, and then hire a car and get to Vegas ready for AutoNation,
Cool.
which will be
Yeah,
exciting.
that's ridiculous. That. So
Mhm.
basically, Sprint and Tony and Josh are going to get deep vein
I, I,
football.
I screenshotted my bank account before I went onto Virgin and paid for the flights, and then I cried.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone dead quick, that.
Yeah, it's 73 days to Author So if there's any of our listeners at Author that would be really awesome to say hello.
Yeah, go and say hello to Rachel. I won't be there because I'll be busy building my empire still.
I'll be busy learning about building empires and also getting to fangirl some people I like because Sarah Cannon's going to be there and I'm excited. And
Yeah.
Abby Emmons is going to be there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, you have no idea who they are, but
No, just smiling and nodding.
yeah.
Keeping it nice. So talking about conferences, it's your turn, isn't it?
It is, and I just said, and I was like, oh my God, I never went and did any reading about it. Are we announcing a speaker and our new sponsor?
Yeah,
Because
you
we've got
can
a
do
sponsor.
both.
No, you can do the person, I'll do the sponsor.
Right, well, I've forgotten who the sponsor is now, so you're going to have to whisper it online live. Actually, what I'll do is I'll edit that bit out, okay?
The
Who's the sponsor?
sponsor, the sponsor is the people you literally freelance for.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll edit this out, okay.
In fact, I've been working with Claude Code to build an appointment system for our sponsor.
Oh, right, okay. I don't know what that
Yes.
means, but what do you mean?
Shall I say who's sponsoring us?
Yeah, you do it all now. Yeah, I'll
No,
I'll let you that
you
bit out.
can do the author. Yeah, so Vinci Books is going to be is sponsoring us. They've sent us some money
Yeah.
nicely, and and they're coming down from London, and they are having appointments, 15-minute appointment where you
Coming up from London.
coming up from London, yeah,
Yeah.
coming to the better half of England,
Yeah.
and they're 15-minute appointments where you can talk to them about your books, about what they can do, because they can get your books in bookstores where you can't get them. They translate your books. I think what else do they get your books into audio? So they use like RB Media and Tantor and get them into audio. We've had they get your books in. You get your books into the stores, so like Waterstones, The Works, Asda, all the supermarkets, all those good places. Makes a really they
Especially
really cover.
if you hate all the marketing side of it and
Yeah,
want to be right and right, like you envisioned it would ever be, then have a chat with them. You know, they might be able
yeah,
to do. Because I mean, I guess you know, if you really don't like marketing and it's just taking up too much of your time, and you don't feel like a writer, you feel like everything else takes over. I know what that feels like. You
yeah,
know, going with someone like this, and it's not like a traditional publisher where you know you get 5% of retail. It's a decent partnership, and then you can do what you want to do, which is tell
right.
stories.
Yeah,
Right?
they do everything for you, but they get you in lots of places that you can't. Like it's really nice to be able to go around Waterstones and we can see the authors that are with Vinci and actually see their books there. Because as an indie
Yeah,
author, you can't really get in Waterstones
yeah.
or
They've
the
got
work.
they've got the publishing
They've got the
entrails is the
contact.
wrong word. They've got the fingers are in a lot of pies.
Yeah,
They wiggle the fingers a lot, and they know the people to do the thing.
yeah, but they're gonna be with us on the day, so they're gonna be there all day. And I've made a booking system which I need to put up online.
Right.
You just book a 15-minute appointment. It's no obligation. You just chat to them and see what they can do for
Yeah.
you with your books.
One of our friends of the show has joined them, haven't they? And
Yeah,
yeah, because they just want to write, and it was
yeah,
doing the heading, everything else that
yeah,
you had to do. You know, taking over the life, which it can be quite a lot unless you get into it, and you know, uh, different shows for different folks, but it's a different avenue, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, but it's like they do everything but the writing for you,
Yeah.
basically.
Would
You
you
know,
ever
you
do
cover.
it? Would you ever? Are you
I
much
was
looking forward to it?
considering it with my big series
Yeah,
because they can cover it, they can mark it. Because I don't do anything with it. I
yeah,
wouldn't do it with my other series because it does well on TikTok,
yeah,
and they don't do TikTok yet. But definitely my big series because I don't do anything with it.
Have you
And
finished it yet? Are you nearly finishing it, aren't you?
this is the next book I've got to do.
Yeah.
And they could get it all into audio, because for me to be able to pay for that to go into audio would be.
So what happens though? What happens if you've already got audio? So you've done it with someone else.
They buy them out, or they'll make, like, there's ways of doing it. I did ask them
Right.
if you've got like the 50-50 share kind of thing, they'll buy them out and they'll do something, because the audio is with RB Media and Tantor. So it's
So what
proper
if you had?
companies.
I mean, I know you're. I'm asking you these things, but you should really ask Vinci. But anyway, so because I did wonder, like, say, like I'm with Dave for my Ladley ones, and it's 50-50 split for audio. If I went with my Ladley ones, would they then buy him out of that and then just go, yeah, it's me now?
I believe so. Yeah, when I spoke to Wayne, he was telling me to buy them out. There's ways of doing it and stuff, because you're 50-50 of a 40% royalty.
Yeah.
So you really, but I believe with the audio, and don't quote me on it, I think it's 50-50 totally when you're with Vinci.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure it is, but don't quote me. But yeah, I'm gonna put the form up. When I've got that, I'll give you the link and we'll put it in our group, because people can book the appointment before the conference.
Yeah.
And just have a chat. But like I said, there's no obligation. You can just chat and find out what they can do for you. Because people get different deals with them. They get different contracts, whatever suits them.
Yeah. And there's I know a few. I don't actually know them, but there's a few authors that have done really well with them.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like a backlist set of books, series of books that they're just not really doing anything with, and they just handing them over, and then they don't have to worry about it. They're just getting a check every whatever quarter or whatever. Which is
and there's that famous author. I won't name them because obviously it's publisher stuff, but there's the one that James Blatch used to talk about where he'd actually passed away and they just wrote him a check. Well, Vinci have his books and they just write the parents or the estate a check every month, and his books still are marketed and sold even though he's passed away. And so they get an income.
There's another, obviously can't name them because that's not our place to. There's another author who's just gone in with their paperback lot because they can sell ebooks and they're really good at marketing and stuff, but they can't get into your bookstores, so they've handed over the paperback. So there's different deals. It's not just we want everything. They kind of treat more like a person, I guess, than these publishers would.
Yeah, the contracts are tailored to what you that's what you negotiate with them.
Yeah,
you find out what they can do for you and what you need.
Yeah, so that's Vinci.
Yep.
Paying some money towards something. What are they paying for? More lobster for me.
I can't remember what he said he sponsored. I think it might be the lunch. So it could be.
I thought someone else has sponsored.
Maybe. I can't remember what he's got them to sponsor. I know we've got one sponsor who's done the evening, but I can't name them yet because we've got to sign the contract.
Right.
And then we've got BookFunnel, Vellum.
Yeah.
So maybe Vinci have done the afternoon, because I think BookFunnel and Vellum are doing the breakfast and the morning and the lunch, aren't they?
Oh, right, okay.
I think so. And then we've got Vinci, and then we've got another sponsor who, once the contract is done, we will announce them, and they are supporting the evening do.
Okay, awesome. And then our next speaker, Rachel.
is I'm just going to read this off. What I quickly looked up is Talia Beckett.
Talia Beckett, go on, do the thing.
Yeah,
you mentioned her a few weeks ago because she hosts that Castle Writer Retreat.
So she's got over 130 books published. She runs an independent bookshop. I think it's Bridgewater Way, but don't quote me. Where she sells indie authors. Adam's books are in there. I think is it Red Feather or something? We could put a link up to a store. I'll get you the link. She does lots of speaking events. I think she's spoken at 20 books. She speaks. I've seen her speaking a lot about looking after yourself as a writer, kind of sustainable productivity. Rather than just how to.
The person who's written 130 books.
Yeah, so she likes to teach people about kind of productivity, but it's not the Helter Leather productivity where you don't sleep for 5 hours. It's the kind of productivity that's sustainable for normal people. She talks about being consistent, and then the business of being an author.
Cool.
So she's really nice. And she also runs the Castle Retreats, writing retreats that I went to recently. It was really good.
Have you seen her talk before?
I haven't seen her talk before, but she will be on YouTube because she's spoken at 20 books.
Yeah. I'd never even heard of her until she partnered with Adam to do his second series.
Yeah, she's also had one of Adam's co-hosts on a book.
Co-writers.
Yeah, co-writers, yeah. She also writes some books with LNBPN, you know, Michael Anderley's publisher.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so she's big in the indie world. You've just bypassed her.
Cross paths,
yeah, you just cross paths. But she's lovely. Her husband's lovely as well. They're really nice. They're really both really generous with their time and their information, teaching you stuff.
Awesome.
So yeah.
So that's the latest person to come and join us at the Northern Indie Authors Summit.
Yeah, I think we've announced all the speakers now, haven't we?
Well, there's one more, isn't there, maybe?
Don't know.
Okay, another edit.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Unedit. Yes, there's one more. I think.
That's all coming together as well. It's all feeling like a real conference now.
Innit? What are you going to wear? Oh, these decisions we've got to make.
Clothes.
That's so boring.
My eldest daughter says that she'll come and help us, and I'm like, you're going to be 38 weeks pregnant. You're not going to want to sit there. And she's like, I can sit at the table and scan everyone's ticket. So there might be a big lump at the table.
Yeah, well, that'd be all right.
Yeah, because she loves reading and she writes, but she's never published anything. But she loves books, so she's happy to get involved. So just
How's your marketing manager coming along? Have you started that yet with Josh?
I haven't spoken to him yet. I need to get on his case, basically.
Oh, right, okay. Does he know anything about it? Or is it,
yes, he does. He's like, it sounds really great. We'll have to get together and set it up. And that is as far as we've actually got.
Even to just conquering other things this week.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Is there anything else before? That's got 52 minutes. That's gone
52 minutes. We haven't even had a topic. The topic has been us.
Yeah. What's the topic? That I always do this. So when I've edited it, I always need a title for the thing. I mean, no one really cares about that, but we need a title for it. And I always text you down. I go, "What should we call this one?" And you always give me the shittest fucking.
They're not shit. You put really abstract titles on.
Yeah. Well,
right, it needs to be direct. Exactly what it says on the tin, what it's about.
Yeah, it's that one.
You're titling them like you're titling a book.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well,
you need to title them like it's an instruction manual so that people are like, oh, this one's talking about AI, this one's talking about Facebook. So when it's like Rachel and Rob talk Facebook ads, that's exactly what it is. It might be a boring shit title, but it's better than you'll put Let's Conquer Meta, which would be your title.
Slaying Meta.
Yeah, which is really great if it was a book.
An art or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so, okay then, well, what's this one going to be called?
I have no idea because
because I want to prove how fucking shit your ideas are. Come on, so while we're recording.
What did I say for the last one?
Don't know. It was dead boring, though.
Yeah, but it said exactly what we were talking about. We were talking about AI.
No, we weren't. The last one wasn't called that. The last one was called In Person, because you're talking about the in-person thing. We always talk about AI. There's no point in that'd be every fucking title if we did that. So the last one was In Person.
I don't even know what the title is for this one because I don't even know what we've talked about.
We're staying on until you've decided. So come on.
We've mostly talked about Rob's chapter and Muse.
Should we call it chapter and Muse? No, because that's too abstract, isn't it?
It's too abstract. Yes.
Creating a publisher studio.
Yes.
So shit though, isn't it?
Well, people know what it is, and then if they're interested in it, they can click it.
Yeah, okay. We'll do
Because
that.
when
Oh,
you're looking for something to remember, we're a learning podcast, apparently. You're going to look for the things that you want to learn. If you're scrolling through someone's podcast and you want to learn Facebook ads, you're going to click the ones that say Facebook ads.
yeah. So what was I going to say? Oh, we're, like I see like our statistics, like each week who's listened where and in the world and that, and
Yep.
I bore you to tears of screenshots. Guess where our first one was last week? Top listened to.
Something really weird. Like Fiji.
No, that'd be ridiculous. No. First was the United States. Second was UK. Third, Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Yeah, third, Malaysia. Fourth, Ireland. Fifth, Hong Kong. So
Do you not think the Malaysia and the Hong Kong ones are people that watch through VPNs?
I don't know.
Just throws the
Maybe.
stats.
I like to think that there's a little Malaysian author though tuning in every week, telling all the little Malaysian.
Won't Hong Kong be Chris Ward? He lives in Japan, doesn't he?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, yeah, it's Japan, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Hong Kong, yeah.
I always know when Gus is listening because we have one chili. Yeah. Just one.
Well, no, he lives in Switzerland.
Oh.
So it won't be him.
We have got some, maybe it's his brother or something has mentioned it, who knows. Waffling now. What's it going to be called, this one? Oh, we've done that. Right, time to go.
Bye. I don't think we swore that much in this episode, by the way.
What?
I don't think we swore that much in this episode.
Speak up. You've gone quiet.
I don't think we swore that much in this episode for your cat.
I made you swear.
You only get about 3 swears out of me, though.
Yeah, no, you haven't done. Yeah, I think you did 2. I haven't done that many, though.
No.
No, I don't think I've even done this episode. Hasn't even cost me a tenner, I don't think.
I think you need to swear at me and then we'll go.
That's why we're going now. Save me money.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheerio.
Bye.